You land, you head to baggage claim, but your suitcase never shows up. Not delayed, not misplaced, just gone. And even when it does show up, sometimes it's no better. Zippers ripped open, items missing, your belongings scattered. Ever had that happen? Let me know in the comments, because airlines misplaced over 25 million bags last year. The good news? You don't have to be the next horror story. Here's how to protect your luggage, starting with rule number 1. Let's start with the golden rule of checked baggage. If your suitcase is soft, you're already taking a risk. Once you hand it off, your bag enters a mechanical obstacle course from hell. Conveyor belts, steel chutes, sudden drops, and rollers that show no mercy. Your bag's not traveling, it's fighting for its life. Soft fabric doesn't stand a chance. One bad snag, and it rips like a bag of chips. Your underwear's now doing laps around the baggage system. Not ideal. And even if it survives the machines, it might not survive people. Because theft happens. A soft-sided bag is the easiest target. Just press a pen into the zipper track, slide it open, take what you want, zip it back like nothing happened. You won't know until you're halfway through your trip asking, "Didn't I pack that?" That's why hard-shell suitcases exist. Polycarbonate, aluminum, built like tanks. They can take a beating and still show up intact. But here's the part most travelers miss. Baggage handlers hate those super slick, glossy ones. They slide around, don't stack well, and have been known to fall mid-load, causing injuries or delays. So don't go for the shiny Instagram look. Choose one with texture, matte finish, ribbed sides, or even raised ridges. It grips better, stacks better, and is way more likely to get treated right. Let's be honest, some suitcases just scream, "There's expensive stuff in here." Shiny metallic finish, designer logo, maybe even a matching luggage tag in rose gold. Yeah, it might turn heads. But guess who else it attracts? People who know exactly what to look for and how to make it disappear. Thieves don't always need to open your bag. Sometimes they just choose it based on vibes. If it looks fancy, they assume what's inside is too. Even if all you packed was socks and sunscreen, your bag could still become a target. So here's the move. Don't try to impress anyone. Make your suitcase look meh. Go for darker, neutral colors. Black, navy, gray. If it already looks a little scratched up, even better. Add a few stickers. Wrap some colored tape around the handle. Attach a loud, ugly luggage tag, something you'll recognize in a second, but no one else would bother touching. It's not about hiding your bag. It's about making it look like not worth the effort. Because in a sea of anonymous black bags, the flashy one stands out. The beat-up one blends in. And in this game, blending in is the win. Here's a secret. Most luggage thieves aren't criminal masterminds. They're opportunists. And the one thing they hate more than cameras? Hassle. That's where you come in. Start with a simple plastic zip tie through your zipper pulls. Takes 5 seconds. Costs maybe a penny. But now, anyone trying to sneak into your bag has to make it obvious. They have to cut something. That's a risk, not worth it. Want to go further? Add a brightly colored security seal. Red, neon green, whatever stands out. Thieves don't want attention. They want fast, invisible access. That little flash of color might be all it takes for them to move on. Then there's the luggage strap. Not the floppy kind that flaps around like loose spaghetti, but a snug, combo-locked strap that stays close to the case. It stops your zipper from bursting open mid-flight, adds one more annoying obstacle for thieves, and, if it's tight and streamlined, avoids getting caught on conveyor belts. Because once a strap gets stuck in the system, you've got a real problem. And if you want to level up, grab a stretchy luggage cover. It hides your zippers, keeps your bag clean, and makes it just annoying enough that most people won't bother. Now, quick warning here. Don't go overboard with the plastic wrap machine at the airport. It might feel secure, but if security needs to open your bag, they'll cut it all off anyway. Plus, it's not exactly planet-friendly. So instead of turning your bag into shrink-wrapped Tupperware, use smart, reusable barriers. Think of it like digital two-factor authentication, except for your suitcase. The more friction you add, the more thieves back off. It sounds silly until it happens to you. You're standing at baggage claim, watching the carousel go around and around, and your bag never shows up. Not because it was stolen, not because it was left behind, but because it got sent to the wrong city, even the wrong continent. And the reason? A tiny old tag you forgot to peel off. See, airport scanners are quick, but not always smart. If your bag still has a barcode from last month's trip to Chicago, the system might pick that up instead of your current destination. One misread, and next thing you know, your suitcase is soaking up the sun in Helsinki while you're stuck explaining to hotel staff why you need a toothbrush and clean underwear. It happens more than airlines like to admit. So before you leave home, do a quick sweep of your suitcase. Remove every old baggage sticker, barcode, or routing tag, especially the ones hidden under the handle or stuck to the bottom. Even a faded label from last year can confuse the system and send your bag to the wrong destination. It's a 10-second check that could save you days of frustration in the wrong clothes, in the wrong city. We've all done it, sitting on the suitcase like it's a stubborn mule, wrestling the zipper shut while whispering just one more shirt like a last-minute prayer. But here's the thing, tight zippers don't scream security, they scream bursting midair. One rough toss from a baggage handler and your suitcase gives up. It splits open like a baked potato under pressure. Socks on the carousel. Personal items suddenly starring in their own little runway show. Overpacking also crushes your stuff, makes it harder to secure anything, and turns your bag into a shifting mess the second it's in motion. So be kind to your suitcase and your dignity. Use compression cubes. Pack a foldable duffel bag for overflow, and if your bag has interior straps, use them. They're not there for decoration. They're the seatbelt for your shampoo. A calm suitcase travels better, and no one wants to gift wrap their laundry for public display. Imagine this, your suitcase disappears. You're at the lost luggage desk, trying to describe it. It's black, with wheels? Maybe a scuff on the side? Yeah, that's not helping anyone. But now picture this, you pull out your phone and show them clear photos of the bag from every angle. The brand, the tag, even the weird dent by the zipper. Inside, snapshots of your packed items, maybe even the receipt for that camera you tucked under your sweaters. That's the difference between hoping they find your bag and actually giving them something to go on. Before you zip it up, snap a few photos while packing. What's inside, how it's arranged. That's all you need. Also, always attach a name tag, full name, phone number. And for extra insurance, stick another one inside the suitcase too. If the tag gets ripped off in transit, there's still a way for someone to know it's yours. No one thinks they'll need this until they do. And when that moment comes, you'll be the calmest person at baggage claim. You've heard this advice 1,000 times, but somehow people still check their laptop, their camera, even their passport, just to travel light. One traveler did exactly that, checked in a sleek carry-on with a $1,500 MacBook inside. Then it rained. The bag sat on the tarmac for over an hour. When it finally arrived, it was dripping wet, and the laptop fried. No backups, no recovery, just one very expensive lesson. Doesn't matter how secure your suitcase looks, once it leaves your hands, it's out of your control. So here's the rule. Anything valuable or essential, wallet, passport, meds, electronics, goes in your carry-on. No exceptions. And if you're carrying cash or tech, use a bag with hidden zippers, internal pockets, or even anti-theft panels. You're not being paranoid, you're being prepared. If you can't afford to lose it, it should never leave your side. Period. It sounds harmless. Drop off your bag early, grab a coffee, relax at the gate. But here's the part most travelers don't realize. The longer your suitcase sits behind the scenes, the more things can go wrong. Early bags often get pulled aside, stacked, moved around, or misrouted. They might miss the final load. They might end up on the wrong cart. And the longer they wait unattended, the more chances someone has to tamper with them. Think of it like this. Bags that board last move fast. They go straight from the counter to the plane. Less idle time means less opportunity for mistakes or for anyone to mess with your stuff. So next time you're tempted to check in 3 hours early just to get it over with, hold off a bit. Grab your boarding pass, yes, but drop the bag closer to boarding time. A suitcase with less downtime is a suitcase with better odds. There was a time when checking a bag felt like sending it into a black hole. You'd hand it off, cross your fingers, and hope it showed up on the other side. But now, you don't have to rely on hope. You can rely on tech. Most major airlines now offer live tracking through their apps. You'll get updates when your bag is tagged, loaded, transferred, even if it ends up on the wrong flight. It's simple, and it works. Want extra peace of mind? Drop a Bluetooth tracker like an AirTag or Tile inside your suitcase, tucked under the liner or in a hidden pocket. Unlike airline apps, these give you real-time location updates. If your bag ends up in Denver while you're in Dallas, you'll know before the airline does. And one quick tip, never attach the tracker on the outside. Keep it out of sight. You're not just tracking your bag, you're staying in control, even when the system drops the ball. Airports are built on distraction, crowds, gate changes, and charging stations that never work. And while you're juggling your coffee, boarding pass, and a half-dead phone, someone else might be eyeing your luggage. It only takes a second. A quick switch, a grab and go. And just like that, your bag is gone before you even realize it moved. One traveler left his backpack next to a cafe table while grabbing a drink. 5 minutes. That's all it took. When he came back, it was gone. Passport, laptop, everything. Never recovered. So stay close. Whether you're checking in, clearing security, or waiting at the gate, keep your bag in sight, or better yet, within arm's reach. If you're traveling with someone, take turns watching the bags. Flying solo? That bag doesn't leave your side. Not even for a bathroom break. The plane lands, you stroll off, maybe stop for a bathroom break or a quick snack, and meanwhile, your suitcase is already circling the carousel, alone. And that's when it happens. Baggage claim is one of the easiest places for theft. No ID checks, no alarms, just bags going around in loops and strangers standing nearby. All it takes is one person walking up, grabbing yours, and blending into the crowd. So don't give them the window. As soon as you're off the plane, head straight to baggage claim. Skip the detours. Stay sharp, spot your suitcase early, and grab it fast. Don't wait for the third lap, because once your bag hits that belt, it's first come, first grab, and you want to be the one doing the grabbing. The carousel stops, the crowd thins out, and your bag, still MIA. This is not the time to wait around just in case. The clock is ticking, and most airlines give you a limited window, usually 24 hours, to file a claim. Head straight to the airline's baggage service desk. Don't leave the airport. Ask for a property irregularity report and fill it out right there. Be specific. Show them the photos you took earlier. Get a copy of the report and a reference number before you walk away. And if you need to buy essentials while your bag is missing, keep every receipt. Many airlines will reimburse you, but only if you have proof. The faster you report it, the better your chances of seeing that suitcase again. Silence and delay, that's how bags disappear for good. Here's an option most travelers overlook. Skip the check-in line altogether and let someone else handle the heavy lifting. Some airlines and third-party services now let you ship your luggage directly to your hotel or home. No waiting at baggage claim, no hauling bags through crowded terminals, no risk of it going missing between connections. Of course, convenience comes at a price. Delivery can cost anywhere from $50 to a few $100s, depending on weight and distance, and it usually takes a day or two to arrive. But for special trips, complicated itineraries, or valuable gear, it might be worth every penny. You get to move through the airport hands-free, stress-free, and one step closer to flying like a pro. Checked bags don't have to be a mystery, or a risk, or a recurring travel horror story. You just need to pack smart, lock it right, track it tight, and never assume your bag will take care of itself, because it won't. If even one of these tips saves your stuff on your next trip, hit that like button. And if you've got a personal luggage disaster or a secret travel hack, drop it in the comments. You might just save someone else's vacation. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe for more no-nonsense flying tips that actually work. May your flights be smooth, your bags arrive on time, and your underwear stay where they belong.